Cyphers, Lucas and Sarah Cyphers. Joseph Forsberg, Taylor and Stacy Forsberg. Max Olson, Julie and Troy Olson. Tristan Peterson, Tim Knake and Tara Peterson. Wyatt and Kira Williamson, Adam and Sonia Williamson. Aiden, welcome. Dave and Autumn, welcome. 8th graders, Christian Bachenberg, Janine McDonald and Tim Bachenberg. Clay Brown, Matt and Angie Brown. Jesse Potts, Dwayne and Kathy Potts. Kane Sanders, Derek and Amy Sanders. The freshman class, Cesar Flores, Catalina Martinez, Eduardo Hernandez, Silva Rodrigo and Alejandra Hernandez. Lucas and Blake Jagodzinski, Mark and Emily Jagodzinski. Ian Kokaruda, Lori and James Kokaruda. Andrew Lawrence, Laura Blumgren and Joe Lawrence. Carver and Jackson Roman, Steve and Jamie Roman. William Sorry, Kevin and Kyle Sorry. Shane Steinbrink, Jason and Mary Warden. Sophomores, James Fernandez, Heather Chavez. Miles Fitzgerald, Mandy and Justin Fitzgerald. Michael Johnson. Michael Johnson, Becky Whitman. Jacob Ron, Adam and Denise Ron. Connor and Nathan Simmons, Margot and Brandon Paplow. Juniors, Hugo Arvizu, Rosa Cordova. James Joyner, David and Sherry Joyner. Katie and Tristan Lang, Kevin and Lisa Lang. Mario Maldonado, Susan Maldonado. Zach Brignell, Troy and Laura Brignell. Hunter Swanson, Alan and Leanne Swanson. Jordan Walter, Ben Walter and Kelly Breving. Stats and managers, Jenna Cloud, Maya and Jasmine Fitzgerald. Valerie Figueroa, Blanca Paz. Ashley Allen, Steve and Denise Allen. And our seniors, Peyton and Parker Anderson, Jared and Michelle Anderson. Cooper, Kale and Colin Stuber, Mike and Heidi Stuber. Tortson, Jamie and April Tortson. Kaylee Wiederhoff, Ruby Wiederhoff. Here's your 2018 Red Bull Wrestling Team.
And hello again, everybody. It's Red Bull Wrestling here on the Gemini Studios TV network. Live streamed at a later date. Watch the web for that. Hey, Chirp here along with Scotty Hines. How you doing, Scotty?
Good, Chirp. Thanks for having me.
You betcha.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to tonight's Big South
Red Bulls.
Wrestling match.
I'll be saying Cardinals and Red Bulls. Red Bulls taking on St. Peter tonight.
Yeah, they are the Red Bulls now, and they're looking like a really good team this year.
Very good team.
We request your cooperation by supporting the participants in a
Red Bulls 6-0, undefeated on the season in duels.
They've had a couple of really good individual tournaments. They've won 2 up at the Redwood River Riot.
Yeah.
And they had another really good good tournament in the Blue Earth Dick Mar tournament that they won.
And it's the first time in a long time that they defeated Blue Earth in a duel. We'll have the national anthem here.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Red Bulls hosting the St. Peter Saints. You bring your flashlight along?
Did not bring a flashlight.
Anyway,
It does get dark in here when they turn them lights off.
yeah. We'll have to now put a shadow on our news and notes up here. Lucas Jagodzinski at the 106 facing Hunter McCann, an 8th grader. Jagodzinski, a 9th grader. For the Saints, 113, Noah Hunt, a freshman. He'll be facing Jackson Roman, a freshman. At 128, Cole Guth, 8th grader. For the Cardinals, Connor Simmons, freshman. At 126, it's Nathan Fogel for the Saints, a freshman. And a junior for the, a sophomore for the Red Bulls, it's Cale Stuber. At 132, for the Saints, it's Michael Connor, a sophomore. For the Cardinals, it's Jordan Walter, the junior. At 138, Matthew Pettis has been scratched. And Peyton Anderson wrestling at 138. At 145, Aaron Hunt. Hunt, a sophomore. For the Cardinals, it's Zach Ringnell, the junior. At 152, for the Saints, it's Hayden Kurth. At 152 for the Red Bulls, Miles Fitzgerald, the sophomore. At 160, it's Warwicky Gillette, but he's been scratched. And at 160 for the Red Bulls, it's Nathan Simmons, a sophomore. The Saints are open at 170. It's Parker Anderson at 170. At 182 for the Red Bulls, Colin Suber, and no wrestler for the Saints. At 182, at 195, Neubauer Tristan Lang, a junior for the Red Bulls at 195, excuse me. Hayden Thole at 220 for the Saints. Jacob Ron, the sophomore, at 220 for the Red Bulls. Tony Putz at heavyweight, 275. He's a senior. He'll be facing senior Connor Tortson of the Red Bulls. A few open spots there for the Saints there, Scotty.
Quite a few open spots, that's for sure.
Head coach for the Red Bulls, Adam Williamson. He's assisted by Mike Stuber, Tucker Schumann, Dusty Faber, Peyton Crosby, and Darren Allen. For the Saints, it's Keith Hansen. He's assisted by Ryan Timmerman, Sean Timmerman, Trent Nielsen, and Mike Hohenstein. Referee for tonight's match, you probably had this guy, Randy Sokolowski.
Randy Sokolowski has been reffing a long time. He's an experienced ref.
It'll be Jagodinsky against McCann here, and freshman against the Saints 8th grader. Lucas having a good year.
Lucas is having a great year. He's been wrestling really tough, and he's inside on a nice inside single. Comes around, gets the takedown.
Red Bulls ranked 12th in Class AA, wrestling in Section 3AA. And a point.
Point going to
the Saints. 2-1, Red Bulls here. McCann.
Lucas in on another inside, trying to work it. Gets around, gets another 2.
Lucas, a freshman.
He had a nice 4th place finish up at, or 5th place finish, excuse me, up at the Rumble on the Red. It's a big tournament on the year.
In Fargo Dome.
Yep.
Cardinals did really well after
84 teams were up
Yeah.
there. Oh, he's got him in a cradle here.
Opportunity to pick up a pin here for the Red Bulls with 55 seconds to go here, first period.
He's got 3 near fall points so far. He's trying to work it.
Makes it 10-3.
3 for Lucas.
Or 7-1, excuse me. And off the mat. Yeah, 85 teams. They were 3rd after one day up there and then finished 8th overall out of 85 teams.
Great work. And there were some big class teams up there.
Scott West was up there. Usually
Scott West won it, I believe.
Yep. And a perennial power. And Wilmer, Albert Lee was up there too. They usually have a pretty good wrestling squad. And they had some South Dakota teams in there too.
Lucas.
Wisconsin team too.
Lucas working the bar arm series here. He's got a half going.
13 seconds left here, first period.
Needs the right amount.
End of the first, 7-1, Lucas Jagodinsky. Ahead here at 106, the opening match.
Lucas deferred to St. Peter. McCann goes down to start the second period here. Lucas trying to hold him down. McCann gets an escape.
What year did you graduate, Scott?
2010 I did.
Oh, weight did you wrestle?
I wrestled heavyweight. First.
Naturally.
Yeah. It's definitely a fun sport to be a part of.
When did Martin County West and Fairmont join together?
It was actually the year after I graduated. They did that, and my brother was a part of that. He wrestled 3 years underneath of, or having the combination of the two, being a Red Bull.
Jagodinsky here at 106, leading 7-2, period 2. Last year, the Saints defeated the Red Bulls.
A throw attempt by McCann there, and Jagodinsky countered and got himself another takedown.
Saints won 36-25 last year. The year before that, the Red Bulls won 40-19.
Well, they've had a good battle back and forth, these
Yeah.
two schools.
Both teams in 2A. St. Peter 2 and 3 overall this year. Jagodzinski gets out of trouble there. Leads 9-2.
He's trying to look for a major, that's for sure.
55 seconds to go here, period 2.
Oh, another throw attempt by McCann.
Lost his headgear, McCann did. Last year, St. Peter finished 15-9, as did the Red Bulls. Pretty good year.
Yeah, 2 good years for each program.
And 4 wrestlers make it to the state tournament last year. And 3 runner-ups.
3 runner-ups and all wrestled tough matches.
Yeah. And Rignell will be wrestling here. He missed the medal round.
Well,
He was in the wrestlebacks.
lost in overtime, I think, in the
Yeah.
wrestleback. So I mean, he's looking to battle back this year.
And I think all of the wrestlers that wrestled who were beat the champion in those classes is gone.
They are all gone. Yep.
Yeah.
Jackson Roman, he bumped up a class, and as did Stuber and Anderson.
The weight classes.
But all have good opportunities to make something happen come March. So
And the whole team.
whole team could
That'd be
possibly
awesome. Yeah.
definitely make it.
They lost Theo Krumholtz from last year. It's about the senior.
Yeah, we had one lone senior last year, and even this year we only have a few seniors, so it's a young program.
Yeah. 9-2 after 2 periods here. Jagodzinski. 106 will be on the bottom here.
Chooses down, he gets his nice reversal.
Yeah.
Puts him up for a major so far.
11-2. Escape and take reversal.
Working that barm.
Cardinals coming off a big win over Blue Earth, 55-16.
Big win. It was an exciting duel to watch.
They also have wins over New Ulm and Wasika this year. St. Clair, Mankato, Loyola. And they also defeated Medea, Truman, Martin Luther. That was an 84 zipper.
That is the best score you can get right there. That
And
is
then-
6 points every class.
Then they defeated Red River Valley in 54-18. And they're usually a pretty good.
River Valley almost always has a decent program.
Jagodzinski trying to work out a leg hold here. 11-2, under a minute to
keep
go here in the
control
match.
here. Yeah, that Blue Earth duel was definitely exciting. They hadn't beat them in over 30 years, so to
Yeah.
go and have a big win like that is exciting for the program.
McCann in the gray tank, navy blue trunk. .39 seconds left to go here, period 3. 11-2, Jagodzinski. Red Bulls in section 3AA. Worthington right behind the Red Bulls at 4-2. And it's New Ulm at 1-7. Laverne and Fulton Murray County Central both looking for a win this year. And Jagodzinski can ride them out here. Try to get a couple more points.
Well, I know next week we'll be facing off against Worthington and Fulton Murray County Central on a triangular. That'll be an exciting meet, and that'll be over in Sherburne High School. Another home meet.
Using both arena. The end of the Cards pick up the first win here.
Jagodzinski with an 11-2 victory. 4 points on the board with a major decision.
Coming up next, it'll be 113 pounds. Red Bull freshman Jackson Roman taking on Noah Hunt. See if St. Peter switches here.
At 113 pounds for the Saints, Noah Hunt.
Yeah, he'll be wearing the face guard here.
Roman.
No, Hunt
Jackson
versus
Roman.
Jackson Roman.
Ranked number 3
He was
at
a
113 pounds.
runner-up last year at the state tournament.
And the winner at that class, not back.
I believe he also placed as a 7th grader up at the state tournament, so he's definitely having a good run so far. Jackson with control, gets a takedown. Lets him up for another escape.
After that triangular with Worthington and Fulton Murray County Central, looks like Cardinals will be off to Tracy on Saturday, January 20th.
Jackson Roman with another takedown. We got 6-3 after the escape.
6-3 in favor of Roman.
Roman with control, another takedown. Yeah, up to Tracy. I believe it is a conference tournament, or is that this weekend coming up here?
I think the Big South is this weekend.
This weekend we got the conference tournament.
That's at Waseca. And then right after that, it's the Valley Conference, is it? The
I
New
believe
Richland,
Valley Conference,
yep, St. Clair and Lake Crystal. The Big South includes Blue Earth, Wyndham and Mountain Lake joining forces, St. Peter, St. James, Red River Valley, Pipestone, New Ulm, Marshall, JCC.
Got 10-5, now it'll be 12-5, Roman up.
With 25 seconds here, period 1. Roman and Hunt off the circle there.
That Tracy tournament, that'll be exciting. I think Tracy Milroy Belton's having a pretty good year, so it'll be exciting to meet up with some of their wrestlers.
Yeah. Also in that one will be Dawson Boyd, La Capara Valley, Montevideo. They're always tough.
Yeah, that's a section team for us as well,
Yeah.
so it'll get to meet up some guys that you'll be facing to try to make the state tournament.
End of the first, it's 12-5 in favor of Roman. Yeah.
Hunt defers to Roman. Roman goes down to start the second period.
Yeah. That section, we're in the south part, and Dawson Boyd's
in the north.
North with Marshall, Lakeview, Red River Valley, and New London Spicer. In the card section, it's Worthington, New Ulm, Laverne, and Fulton Murray County Central. And then the winner. Do they cross bracketed that? Do you recall?
They they'll get to the semifinals and then they'll cross over and yep, it'll be South versus North in the semis. So
yeah, stall here. Noah Hunt, a freshman, against freshman Jackson Roman, who finished runner-up in the state last year for the Red Bulls.
Hunt working that leg in again. Trying to control Roman.
12-5 in favor of Roman.
Minute 13 to go in the second period here.
Last year the Cards finished third in the Big South tournament. First in the Valley. In that Blue Earth tournament last year. They finished fifth, so they won it this year.
They won it. They handled it, that's for sure.
Good to see.
They've definitely made some improvements from last year, and I think that's definitely their goal. They want to keep going up on that ladder. So,
period number 2, 12-5, Roman versus Hunt. Interesting.
Roman slips out the back door and gets himself a reversal there.
Good move by Roman. 14-5 here, period 2, with 22 seconds to go.
Coming toward the end.
Cards lead the match, 4-0. Jagodinski with 11-2 decision. Last year, in the section. Cards defeated Fulda, Murray County Central. (14-6). Third period here. Roman and Hunt. They lost in the section championship to Worthington.
To Worthington. So that'll be a little grudge match coming up this year.
34-25.
Was a close one.
And they defeated Tracy, Milroy, Ballatin, and Marshall along the way to get there. Opening 72-7 win over Fulda Murray County Central. It will be coming up here January 18th.
Hunt with an escape.
Makes it 14-7. Both teams with the extra point there.
Yep.
Jackson Roman, freshman, picks up.
Roman gets another takedown. He's trying to work a front headlock here.
2 points at that takedown. 16-7.
Working it. Oh, he's going to go for the
There we
butcher
go.
there.
Explain that, the butcher.
Oh, there's kind of two different ways you can
Yep.
do it, but it's
You got pretty close to a pin here
either
for
you get
Roman.
behind the arm or you get underneath of it and just kind of work it over and try to get to get them on their back.
42 seconds here in period number 3.
Definitely an interesting name for a move.
Yes, it is. And
3 for Roman there, but then
escape there
Hunt
for
gets Hunt gets a reversal for 2.
19-9 with 27 seconds to go here. Pretty close to a pin.
That was really close. Hunt didn't want to give it up.
Roman with 10 seconds, the whistle stops.
We'll have Jackson go down to get 10 seconds left in the match here.
Get an escape here maybe. 19-9, 10 seconds.
So far, he's got a major locked up here. Get the escape. It'll be for sure 4 points for the Red Bulls.
3 seconds and there's
There's that. And
the escape.
match is over. There are 4 points on the board for the Red Bulls.
8-0 the match. A 29 win for Jackson Roman, state runner-up last year. Up next it'll be 120 pounds. Freshman Connor Simmons against
At 120 pounds.
Cole
for the
Guth,
Saints, Cole Guth.
an 8th grader.
For the Red Bulls, Connor Simmons.
Simmons having a fine year too.
Yep, a lot of these lower weights are really wrestling tough this year. I think working together in practice is really helping that out and kind of
Simmons
pushing one another.
ranked number 8 at 120 pounds in Class 2A.
He's working the 3/4 Nelson there.
And he picks up points. Connor Simmons, 120 here. Freshman.
Simmons got the takedown to start and just going to keep trying to ride him out for now.
1:07 to go, first period. 2-0, Simmons leads over Cole Guth, the 8th grader for the St. Peter Saints. St. Peter 2-3 on the season. Last year, as I said, they were 17-9. They ended up going to their section, getting past Glencoe Silver Lake, 58-9, and then they lost to Waconia, 49-18 in the semifinal there.
Yep, they're part of 2AA.
Yeah, they don't have a north and south in their section. They're
No,
just-
everyone's kind of in that area, really.
Yeah.
3AA is a little more spread out.
Yeah. And they have teams like Scott West, Watertown Mayor, Hutchison. Here's a move here. And a pin.
Pin for Connor Simmons. Another 6 points for the Red Bulls.
Good play. Nice move by the young fella, Connor Simmons.
That Section 2AA is a very tough section. Mankato East is a tough school. Scott West, obviously, they won the Rumble on the Red. A lot of tough teams.
Connor Simmons, ranked number 8, picks up a pin for the Red Bulls and makes the match 14-0.
Coming out, we got Cale Stuber for the Red Bulls.
For the Red Bulls, Cale Stuber.
Wrestling Nathan Fogel for the Saints.
At 126. Cale with a brother wrestling, Colin, I mean.
Yeah, Colin. Cale's got a nice inside leg going here. Keep his head up. Keep going.
Cale, a sophomore, wrestling a freshman. Nathan Fogel.
Well, takes another shot in. Back to that inside. Switches to an outside. Gets the takedown. 2 points for Cale Stuber.
2-0, 1:14 to go here, first period. Hey, Trip here along with Scotty Hines. You're watching Red Bull Wrestling here on the Gemini Studios Mid-Continent TV Network. Tape delay on Midco Channel 20. Also live stream on GeminiStudiosMN.com, or you can pick up a link on Facebook. Here's a nice move.
Working that bar arm over.
You got a possibility of another
Got the near
pin.
fall. Looks like he's tightening it up. See if we can get that fall. Gets the fall for another 6 points for the Red Bulls. Cale Stuber.
That was the chicken wing right there.
That was
Working.
definitely working. Gets a really tight fit and get in that position.
Cale Stuber with the pin. Cardinals go up 20-0 here in the match. Back-to-back pins. Connor Simmons, Cale Stuber. At 132, it's Jordan Walter. He'll be facing Michael Connor, a sophomore. Walter, a junior.
Jordan Walter.
Had a good year in Cardinal football.
Yeah, Jordan Walter, he actually earlier this year got his 100th win for his career. Been wrestling really tough.
Ranked number 10 right now and 126 pounds. Red Bulls flipping weights and moving them around to match up here.
Escape for the Saints. Michael Connor.
I like those shoes he's wearing there.
Well, they're pretty flashy Nikes there.
Yeah.
Another takedown for Walter. Trying to maybe work a little bit of a cradle there.
4-1. Walter with the lead over Connor. Who were some of your teammates back there?
Well, I had a few classmates of mine were Briar Bonine, which is our head coach's son,
Yeah,
Bob
Bob
Bonine
back
at that
then,
time. We had Brady Crush. It's another lower weight.
Yeah.
A few younger guys who ended up becoming Red Bulls would have been Andy Sandin,
Yeah,
Jovan Ramos.
Javon was a great wrestler.
Jovan wrestled tough. Corey Brown, another state place winner.
Maybe a reversal here for Connor. He ties the score 4-4. And an escape right away.
Escape by Walter.
Walter, and he shoots for a takedown here. With 30 seconds to go, period one. 5-4, Walter lead over Connor. $15 seconds to go, period one. Last year, the Red Bulls finished 15-9, as did the Saints.
Walter rides him out to the end of the period here.
And he leads 7-4.
Walter with the decision. He defers to Connor. Connor chooses to go down to start out the second period here.
What'd you choose when you had the choice?
Defer. That's usually your go-to. You like to have the decision in the third period.
Yeah.
And see what happens throughout the second and see if you got to make a certain decision of going down to score another point or two. I also would pick both up a lot of the time. I was a lot better wrestler on my feet, so I like being on my feet.
There you go. And Walter on top here.
Well,
7-4.
Walter riding him out. Trying to work another, and here comes a cradle coming here.
Yeah. Get those hands clasped together.
See, working that cradle how he has it. That's another chance for that butcher there. He holds that arm across there. You keep that arm. It really gives you a lot of position power. No leverage.
£132 match. 10th ranked in Class 2A, Jordan Walter. 50 seconds to go here, period number 2. Red Bulls leading 20-0. Walter trying to get that cradle again.
Well, he's doing a good job of holding him down anyway for the period.
He's pretty close.
Getting a little high.
Yep, he let go. 21 seconds.
Start back to the center here for 21 more seconds to finish out the second period.
7-4 lead here for Jordan Walter. Cardinal boys hockey in action out at the arena, taking on Wyndham. Or Worthington, excuse me, it is Worthington. They defeated earlier this year 5-3, their only win on the season. Working that arm. And the period comes to a close. After 2, 7-4. Jordan Walter over Michael Connor. Walter a junior, Connor a sophomore.
Jordan Walter chooses down in the third period, looking to score a couple more points.
Get one with an escape here, maybe.
Walter still in the lead, 7-4. Well, works it. Gets his reversal. 2 more points. 9-4 Walter.
Nice move.
Working that half Nelson. Needs to get on over there.
A lot of pressure on
Connor fighting hard.
on that elbow arm of Connor.
That arm's yeah, definitely a little flexible arm there.
Yeah. Bend it that way. 9-4, Walter over Connor with 1:09 to go here in the final period.
Gonna try that butcher again here. He's got the arm, gonna try to turn him. Connor still fighting tough. 55 seconds to go in the third period here. 9-4 Walter.
The Red Bulls lead 20-0 in the match. .40 seconds. Worthington and Hutchison and Wasika have players ranked in this 126-pound class. Walter wrestling at 132, although he's ranked number 10 in 126.
26 is a tough class. I think Jacob Prunty was a state place winner last year. I know that.
From Worthington?
From Worthington.
6 seconds to go here in the final period. 9-4, Walter will hang on and win over Mike Connor.
9-4 victory. Another 3 points for the Red Bulls. We got 23-0. Red Bulls leading.
Up next at 138, it'll be Peyton Anderson, a sophomore. And it looks like St. Peter.
Peyton Anderson ranked number 1 on the year. It's been all like that all season long. He had a
He's a great
6th place finish up at the Rumble on the Red.
Saints are open.
Number 1 finish up at the Redwood River Riot, and a 1st place victory at the Dickmar Blue Earth Tournament.
So,
We got,
a victory here.
looks like Zach Ringnell came out at
Yeah,
38
they
instead.
flip-flopped here.
Do a little flip-flopping.
So Peyton might wrestle yet. Ringnell moves up to the 138. Ringnell ranked number 9 in 132 this year.
Looks like we got Peyton Anderson coming out right now. He's going to be wrestling 45 versus Aaron Hunt. Aaron Hunt for the Saints.
We'll get to see the number 1 ranked wrestler in 138 pounds. State runner-up winner last year. Having a great year this year. 29-0. With Ringnell picking up a forfeit.
Anderson in with a quick takedown.
Looks like Peyton's been in the weight room.
Yeah, he has definitely been working hard this season.
Some definition in those arms.
Yep. During the off season, I'm willing to bet he's putting his time in.
Also, there's a Parker Anderson on the team.
His older brother.
Senior Parker, Peyton, a sophomore. Coach Adam Williamson.
Peyton giving the escape up to Hunt. Going to go both up. A little wrestling on the feet.
2-1 in here in period number 1 in favor of Anderson. With a minute to wrestle here in period 1. Under a minute to go. Anderson matched up with Aaron Hunt, the senior. Peyton, sophomore.
Anderson in deep on a nice double leg takedown. Gets the takedown.
A nice move.
Trying to turn him over for some back points here.
And
4-1 Anderson. 27 seconds to go in the first period.
was in trouble there for the moment, but worked out of it. 4-1. 145-pound class here as Anderson moved up from 138. 12 seconds to go.
Anderson working it over here.
Yeah.
Gets him over for a few back points right before the end of the period. That'll be 3 back points. It'll be 7-1 Anderson to start the second period. Anderson defers to Connor. Connor chooses down.
Peyton Anderson, number 1 ranked. Wrestling 145 here, number 1 ranked.
Working that butcher again there. I noticed last week the Red Bulls have been really working that move, and it was panning out for him. He's got him on his back again here. Trying to work for that fall. Works out of it. Another 3 back points for Anderson.
As Hunt rolled out of it, 10-1. Anderson here, 120 to go. Period number 2 in the 145-pound match.
All right, there's that butcher move again.
A replay.
Definitely a go-to for him.
He's going to push it here.
Trying to work to that fall. Minute to go here in the second period.
And once again, Hunt rolls out of it. Some
Hunt's
more back
fighting hard.
points.
Got 13-1, Anderson up.
50 seconds to go here. Got that leg locked there.
Working for another tilt there. Got 2 more points for a near fall. 15-1. One more for a tech fall.
Peyton Anderson, 15-1 with 30 seconds to go. Here, period number 2.
Anderson working hard for it. Got that bar arm. Gonna take it on over.
15 seconds.
Maybe he can get a fall.
And he's got
That's a tight move
nice
there.
move here.
Tight move there.
Down to 4 seconds. And rolled him over.
Well, Hunt fighting hard.
And the clock
3
favors
points.
Hunt.
That'll be tech fall victory.
Points.
5 points for the Red Bulls. 18-1 victory for Peyton Anderson.
Picks up points at the buzzer there. Big win for Peyton Anderson, the #1 ranked wrestler in Class 2A. 34-0 the Cards. 152, it's Miles Fitzgerald, and he will be facing Hayden Kurth. Kurth, a sophomore. Fitzgerald, a sophomore also. Hey, some proud supporters of Red Bull Wrestling include Culligan Water, Olson Reynolds, Bowmore Lanes, Doodle Carpet and Paints, Crest Refrigeration, Farm Bureau Insurance, Burtis Chiropractic, AOK Plumbing Heating, Bank Midwest, Fairmount Photo Press, Fairmount Body Shop, Tate's Tree Service, Satis Insulation, and Thrivent Financial. Scott Foreman, your agent there.
Gerald
Knocked
trying
the
to work that
headgear.
shot there.
Knocked the headgear right
deep.
off.
Well,
Kurth. Second time we've seen the headgear come off a St. Peter wrestler.
that is true. They can be pesky sometimes, them headgear.
Just think of all the wrestlers that wrestled before without that headgear.
Yeah, a lot of cauliflower.
Cauliflower ears.
I got a little bit of vegetation in the ear, but not much. It's not a fun thing to have.
No. Can be grotesque at times.
It can be.
Oh,
Mine's not too noticeable, but
yeah. That's
you
a
get
good
it-
reason. Good reason to wear your hair long.
that's true.
Opportunity there. As Fitzgerald, the sophomore at 152, picks up 2 points over Hayden Kurth, also a sophomore. Minute to go here, period number 1.
Fitzgerald up 2-0.
Cards with a couple of pins, Connor Simmon and Cale Stuber. And the whistle will stop the
Potentially dangerous there.
match. Hey, some other proud supporters of Red Bull Wrestling include Fairmount Ford, Associated Atometry, Lawn Solution, Slumberland, Beamer Companies, Militella Motor, American Glass, Pizza Ranch, Hertzke Construction, State Farm Insurance. John Corsmo, your agent there. 2-1. Fitzgerald leading Hayden Kurth here at 152.
Possibly another takedown here by Fitzgerald. 30 seconds
There
to go.
it is.
4-1.
Stereo. 25 seconds to go. Period 1. Good crowd on hand, Scotty.
Very good crowd. It's
7 below outside.
yeah, it's a cold one.
Yeah, had to chip the dog off the fire hydrant.
Boy, oh boy, it was. It was nice earlier in the week.
Yeah,
And
you got the 30-40. You thought it was summer out.
yeah,
Another point here for Kurth as he closes the gap to 4-2 with that escape. Hayden Kurth, the sophomore for the Saints.
Kurth's choice. He defers to Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald's going to go both up. Keep it on their feet.
Miles Fitzgerald.
4-2 to start the second period here. Fitzgerald leading.
Another good Fitzgerald wrestler.
Another night. That's a nice takedown there for Fitzgerald.
He makes it 6-2. Wasn't there a good Fitzgerald wrestler there for Martin County West years ago?
Well, there's been a few of them.
Yeah.
Had Jeremiah Fitzgerald.
Yep.
And you had John Fitzgerald, who's a 3-time state champ.
Yeah.
I think both uncles of Miles here.
Fairmont and Martin County West combining in wrestling here. And Fitzgerald with a nice hold, but it's deemed-
Miles and Jackson Roman, they would be cousins.
Yeah.
A lot of good wrestlers in that family.
What about that Maya Fitzgerald?
Yep, that's Jeremiah.
Jeremiah.
Tough wrestlers.
6-3 in favor of Fitzgerald here. 120. Period number 2. 152-pound match.
A lot of scrambling going on.
Yeah.
6-3, Fitzgerald. A little over a minute to go here in the second period.
Last year, these Saints defeated the Red Bulls 36-25. Cardinals, or Red Bulls leading 34-0 here. 8-3 Fitzgerald with a minute to go here in period 2.
Definitely a little bit different meet than last year.
I don't know how many seniors, St. Peter had last year and juniors.
I'm not sure. I was actually not around here last year. I wish I could have been, but wasn't able to follow them quite as well. They got two this year. Still another younger program.
Yep. Cardinals with 3 seniors to wrestle tonight. Connor Tortson, Parker Anderson, and Colin Stuber. Stuber also ranked in the state, runner-up last year.
He had a really tough match at the state finals. Oh, here we go. We got another cradle going on here. Getting some back points for Fitzgerald. Trying to work it out here. Maybe he can get a fall.
Kurt arching that back to stay out of that pin. Nice cradle. And
3 more points for Fitzgerald.
that makes it 11-3. Yeah. With
right here at
seconds to go.
Right here at the end, the second period.
Period number 3 coming up. Hey, some other proud supporters of Cardinal youth activities include Rebby International, Jake's Pizza, DeWar Electric, Gemini Studios, Day Plumbing Heating, the Visual Identity Vault. Stop down to see Jay and Tanya for all your Cardinal athletic apparel. You know that Jay guy down there?
I do know Jay.
Did you play football with those Hogs?
I did not. My brother did.
Yeah. There's 2 more points. 13-3 Fitzgerald.
Curtis started the period, chose to go both up. Fitzgerald takes advantage and gets himself another takedown.
Played football in high school, though, didn't you?
I sure did, yep.
What year was that again?
I played from 08 to 10. I guess, no, it would have been 07 to 09, I guess.
Here's the
I think
cradle.
of the fall.
Fitzgerald lets him out of it. And some more points. 16-3 here in period 3. 152-pound match. Miles Fitzgerald,
A
Hayden
little
Kurth.
over a minute to go.
And off the circle. Hayden Kurth will be down. And the sophomore facing sophomore Miles Fitzgerald here. 152-pound. Got a wrestler ranked in the section there. Tanner Stark from New Ulm.
I believe earlier in the year, I think Miles beat him when they had the duel.
Yeah.
So they have met each other once, and hopefully it can go the same way for Miles later in the year.
Cardinals won this year over New Ulm. 69-6.
Yeah, that was
And probably the 6 was us forfeiting the heavyweight, huh?
that was it. I believe that was it.
Dangerous hold there. 19-3. And Fitzgerald's going to win it. Major decision here.
Yeah, technical fall, another 5 points for the Red Bulls.
Second Technical decision there. 39-0, Red Bulls.
Got Nathan Simmons coming up here.
Looks like he's going to wrestle. Did not have a wrestler announced. Or not this one. We'll listen.
Sage Laredo Holland. For the Red Bulls, Nathan Simmons.
I think it's Sage Laredo Holland. He was scheduled to wrestle at 170. He'll wrestle here at 160.
Simmons in on a takedown here. He's scrambling.
Nathan Simmons, a sophomore. Sage Laredo Holland, a junior.
Nathan Simmons ranked 9th at 160 pounds on the year.
Cardinals, a 69-6 win over New Ulm this year earlier. Also defeated St. Clair Mankato Loyola, Redwood River Valley. Not very many close matches this year for the Red Bulls in dual or triangular action.
Nope, they've handled everybody pretty well.
No scoring here, 152-pound match, a minute to go. Off the circle.
I think we got the 160-pound match. They just might not have adjusted to that yet on the board.
Yeah. Tap that scorekeeper on the shoulder down there. Let him know what's going on. Cardinals with a couple of pins. Connor Simmons and Cale Stuber.
We got 39-0. The Red Bulls are up.
50 seconds go, period number one. Other proud supporters of Red Bull Wrestling include Frontier Communications, Graham Tire, Century 21, Fairmont Booster Club, JL Computers. Stop down, see John Landsteiner for all your computer needs.
Holland working a takedown here on Simmons.
And Laredo Simmons, or Laredo Holland.
Holland gets the takedown.
Gets the takedown.
Puts him up 2-0 against Simmons here.
That's the first lead any Saint wrestler has had on any Red Bull wrestler tonight. 160.
Nathan Simmons down. He's working to get up. Holland trying to break him down. 2-0 Holland. 7 seconds to go here in the first period.
Junior wrestling the sophomore Simmons. Connor Simmons winning earlier at 120. Connor, a freshman, had a pin over Cole Guth. Other proud supporters of Red Bull Wrestling include the Squeegee Brothers, Duderstadt Video Production, State Bank of Fairmont, Johnson Barons Wilson's Law Firm, Midwest Audio Video, and FairmontSports.com.
Simmons deferred to the Saints, and Holland chose to go down.
Holland's working for that escape, and he gets
Holland
it.
gets the escape. He's up 3-0 now against Simmons. 160-pound match.
St. Peter team 2-3 on the season. Waconia 6-1 in that section leads with Scott West and Watertown Mayor. Scott West 5-1. Watertown Mayor Lutheran 7-2. They got some good teams up there. Hutchinson 6-3. Delano 6-3. Mankato East 7-4. Tough section.
I actually have a younger cousin who was wrestling for Mankato East this year. He faced up against Jordan Walter up at the Rumble on the Red. They had a really close match.
Who would that be?
His name is Noah Parrish. Junior, 132-pounder.
Opportunity. Yeah, they're going to run out of mat, but they get the 2 points.
Simmons gets the 2 points, puts it to 2-3.
In favor of Sage
Holland.
Laredo Holland. Hollon. 55 seconds to go here, period number 2. And another point here on the escape for Laredo Holland.
4-2 Holland. Hard whizzer here for Simmons. Ooh.
Takedown.
Takedown for Holland. Puts it at 6-2. 30 seconds to go in the second period.
Who's your wrestling partner in practice?
That would have been my younger brother, Colton Hines.
Yeah. You give him a good work over there.
It wasn't always the best days for him. We've had a few scuffles.
I bet. It was all done by the time you hit the supper table, though.
Yeah, oh yeah, we weren't allowed to do that at home.
You guys would have broke things.
We have broke things. There's a few holes in walls.
Yeah, that sheetrock just doesn't hold up to
No, not with two big guys.
I suppose you guys were doing the jumping off the top rope and the dresser and the step over toe hold.
Maybe in our younger days.
Yeah.
Maybe when we were 103, 106 pounds.
Yeah. 6-2, Laredo Holland leading Nathan Simmons here. Final period. 160-pound match. Nathan Simmons ranked number 9. See a lot of Casson-Manorville wrestlers ranked.
Casson-Manorville almost always has a really tough team. Which, I believe the old coach, Jake T.G., he coached there for many years.
I think I saw him in the crowd tonight.
Yeah, talked to him a little bit earlier.
Him and Mahoney there.
Matt
Simmons.
Mahoney.
He's got a minute 15 to catch up here. He trails 6-2, 160-pound match.
Minute 15 to go. Simmons looking to make a move here.
Get that takedown.
Got a nice inside leg takedown coming. No,
off
the mat.
102, period number 3. Red Bull Simmons trails the Saints Holland 6-2.
.45 seconds to go here in the third period. Simmons still down 2-6.
Yeah,
and off the mat.
39 seconds to go. Nate Chirp here along with Scotty Hines and Mr. Abbott's on camera. Watching Red Bull Wrestling here on the Gemini Studios Mid-Continent Cable TV Network. Tape delay here on Midco Channel 20.
30 seconds to go here. Simmons still trying to get that takedown. Stalling warning on
Laredo
Holland.
18 seconds left here for Simmons to score some points. $12 seconds.
Holland in on a single here.
And he'll just hang on here.
5 seconds to go here at the end of the match.
As the Saints
6-2. Holland's going to get the first victory for the Saints tonight. A decision.
39-3 after the 160-pound match. Next up at 170. We'll see if it's Parker Anderson as Coach Williamson heads over to the scorer's table here.
Looks like Parker's going to be the one running out here.
If Parker's got somebody to wrestle, Sage Laredo Holland, who just won, was listed at 170.
Might be open here for the Saints.
Pick up
Colin Stuber coming out to take the forfeit here.
Stuber
at 170 pounds takes the forfeit. Another 6 points for the Red Bulls.
Saints are open for the Red Bulls. Colin Stuber.
Stuber will pick up the forfeit.
At 182 for the Saints. They are open.
182, also open.
Red Bulls, Parker Anderson.
So Parker and Stuber flip-flop, but they both each pick up a forfeit. So it's
195 for the Saints, Jake Neubauer. For the Red Bulls,
Tristan Lang coming out at 195 pounds here.
Lang, a junior, Neubauer not listed for the Saints. 51-3 here with 3 matches to go.
We'll start the match off here.
Tristan
Lang in deep on a single leg here. Take it up, coming down hard. 2 points for Tristan Lang off the mat.
Feel that all the way up here, Scotty.
Oh, I've had feelings like that before.
2-0. Tristan Lang. Jordan Neubauer for the Saints. Colin Stuber, ranked number 2 this year. He was a state runner-up last year.
Had a tough match against
Yeah.
Brady Berg of Casson Manorville.
Yeah, he's gone though.
Yep, he's gone, done and graduated.
Berg finished undefeated.
Undefeated as that was his 4th state championship that he won. So
One of those dang,
he had definitely been there before.
dang Casson Manorville guys.
They're tough. Tough team, those Comets.
And they got another one back, ranked number 1 in Collins' class.
Another one, huh?
Yeah, Patrick Kennedy.
Maybe Stuber can get some revenge at the end of the year.
He might not beat Berg, but he could beat a Casson Manorville wrestler. Working on a pin here for Tristan Lang.
Working that half Nelson.
Pushing it. 2-0 Lang leading here. 40 seconds to go here in period number 1. 195 weight pound
2-0.
class.
Tristan Lang leading. Working to that fall.
Should get some back points here.
Well, we got 3 back points for Tristan Lang. 5-0. 26 seconds to go in the first period.
These people in the crowd yelling for that butcher.
It's,
A new
it's
move.
definitely a popular move for
Yeah.
the Red Bulls.
Yeah.
Which, if you can work it right, it's definitely an efficient move.
Better than that step over toe hold.
Yeah, there you go.
Period number 2. 5-0.
Neubauer defers over to Lang. Lang's going to choose down.
Looks like Neubauer's got a little more weight than Lang does there.
Lang's a pretty tall
Yeah,
fellow, pretty
taller.
lanky.
Yeah. Escape point there. 6-0 for Lang. 51-3. Red Bulls leading the match here. Last year, the Red Bulls made it to the section championship, where they were edged out by Worthington, 34-25 in that section championship. And that was at Wabasso. This year, Red Bulls undefeated in duels and triangular.
Lang
6-0.
Lang getting another takedown, working that half Nelson again.
He leads at 8-0 with a minute and a half to go here in period number 2. It'll be an interesting match January 18th with Worthington there.
It'll be exciting to see how they pan out
Where is it?
midway through the season.
Opportunity here.
Cradle for Lang. Getting really close.
Had those legs up in the air and 3 back points.
3 more back points for him. It'd be 11-0 Lang. Minute to go here in the second period.
That one, they pushed that head into the mat there.
Keep that head down.
Yeah, working on that forehead.
Yep. That down pressure is important.
11-0, Tristan Lang. the junior, leading Neubauer from the Saints. Not scheduled to wrestle tonight, filling in here.
Lang back on top here. Keeping him down.
Last
He's
year,
working that cradle here again.
last year Worthington got the better of the Cardinals, 31-27, an even match. And they ended up 34-25
The section
in the
championship.
sectionship. It'll be another battle with Worthington. Even though they were in the same south section, they ended up cross-bracketing and it ended up in the championship match.
Which I have a feeling might be happening again this year.
You can't count it out. Marshall, who's 9-0 overall this year. And then Dawson, Boyd, Lockapar Valley, Montevideo, they're 14-1. 14-1 the match here at 195. Tristan Lang versus Jordan Neubauer. 2 minutes to go. Put up on the board here in period number 3. Parents' night tonight.
Parents' night.
How's mom doing?
Good. Folks are doing great. They're out in the crowd, supporting the Red Bulls.
We got a little talking to here. The official, what do you think he was saying there?
Not sure.
Where are they going for dinner afterwards? Probably something about moves or holds or something.
Maybe a little caution.
Yeah.
Lang gets out, 15-1 here. Minute 47 to go in the match.
And that'll be it.
Another
with the
technical
takedown.
fall for the night.
Tech fall. 17-1 here for Tristan Lang.
5 more points for the Red Bulls, 56-3. Coming into the 220-pound match.
That'll be Jacob Ron scheduled for the Red Bulls against
Scheduled,
Hayden Thole.
Looks like we got Connor Tortson running out.
They're going to leave this class out or give us a forfeit here? No, it looks like a wrestler's up
Got a
there.
wrestler coming out for Connor Tortson.
So Tortson will be wrestling at 220. So it'll be who was scheduled for the Saints. Hayden Thole, a sophomore. Tortson, the senior. Connor picked up wrestling here not too long ago.
Yeah, I think
Nice
he is
move.
second or third year out.
Brother Walker at 6'9", I think it was, a good basketball player.
Wow.
Now at the U, studying.
Studying.
Yeah. I thought he could play basketball anywhere he wanted. He's a good basketball player. Of course, when you're 6'7", 6'8",
Makes it easier.
it's a lot easier. Yeah,
Tortson getting on his back here.
got some
Maybe
back
for a
points.
quick fall.
Tortson working on it.
About a minute to go here in the first period. Tortson
That's
working
gotta
for
be
the
close.
fall.
Pushing on those shoulders. Trying to get him on the mat. Everybody wanting the referee, Sokolowski, to slap that mat. He's got to be, those shoulder blades got to be awfully close to the mat.
Saints wrestler working hard.
And
Tortson ends up getting the fall. Another 6 points for the Red Bulls.
there it is. 10, the third 10 tonight. Connor Tortson.
62-3. Red Bulls are leading coming into the heavyweight bout.
See if Ron will wrestle here at heavyweight, or will the Cardinals forfeit
It's
this
looking
one?
like we're going to be giving Anthony Putz puts.
Tony
Hey.
Putz, yep.
At heavyweight,
Forfeit.
for the Saints, Tony Putz. For the Red Bulls are open.
So our final score will be 62-9.
Final score,
So a forfeit
Thank you for coming.
for the Red Bulls at 285. What a great match for the Red Bulls here tonight, Scotty.
Yeah, it was a great win for them. Looking into next week here, we'll have we have actually a conference tournament here Saturday. over in Waseca.
Yeah, coming up as that will be followed up by the Valley tournament. They ain't having those the same day, and they do here on the schedule. It says Saturday, January 13th. That can't be right.
No, I don't believe so.
I'll have to check the Big South Conference schedule there.
I think it is the Big South they're actually having this Saturday, I
I
believe.
think so, too. Also, after that, it'll be that wrestling match, a triangular with Fulton, Murray County Central, and Worthington at Sherburne, right?
That'll be in Sherburne, another home meet for them, and
That'll be January
hopefully 2 big
18th.
wins for them. 2 section teams.
Red Bulls go to 7-0 on the season with the win here tonight. As St. Peter goes to 2-4 on the season. As the Cardinals or Red Bulls get a little revenge from last year as they lost to these Saints, 36-25.
Definitely a lot different score this year,
Yeah.
62-9.
Nice to see a big crowd here tonight for this
Another
Red Bull
big
match.
supportive crowd for the Red Bulls.
Hey, we always have a ranch player after the match, and I think we got to give a senior one.
Yeah, I think Connor Tortson, he had a heck of a fall there at the end at 220. He's been battling this year and finally gets himself a nice fall at home.
Yeah, the first period pin for Connor Tortson, our ranch player of the match.
Player of the match.
With a pin over Hayden Thole of the Saints. A rundown. It started out with at 106, Lucas Jagodzinski, 11-2 win over Hunter McCann. That made it 4-0. Jackson Roman won 20-9, and it made it 8-0 when he defeated Noah Hunt. Connor Simmons picked up the first pin for the Red Bulls here tonight over Cole Guth. And then that was followed up with another pin by sophomore Kale Stuber at 126. Made it 20-0 as he pinned Nathan Fogel. And then it was Jordan Walter at 132, winning 9-4 over Michael Connor. 23-0 then for the Red Bulls. Then it was Zach Ringnell getting a forfeit at 138. And then Peyton Anderson wrestling tonight at 145, winning 18-1 over Aaron Hunt. 34-0 the lead for the Red Bulls. Then it was Miles Fitzgerald winning with a tech fall of 19-3 over Hayden Kurth at 152. 39-0. Then Nathan Simmons upended by Sage Laredo Holland 6-2. Made it 39-3 Red Bulls. Colin Stuber came out at 170, got a forfeit, as did Parker Anderson at 182. Then Tristan Lang with another tech fall for the Red Bulls, winning 17-1 over Jordan Neubauer. Then it was Connor Tortson wrestling at 220, our ranch player of the match, pinning Hayden Thal. And then the Saints picked up 6 points when they received a forfeit at heavyweight. Tony Putz, the winner there. Red Bulls, undefeated in matches this year, Scotty.
Heck of a year they're having so far, and hopefully they're looking to keep that train moving.
Keep on rolling, going into the Big South tournament and the rest of their individual match this year. Good luck to all the Red Bull wrestlers, especially all the ones that are ranked. Maybe we can get some more wrestlers back at that state tournament. Four of them did last year.
Hopefully a few go, and then also as a team, hopefully they can make it up there for the first
awesome.
time for either school. That'd be really something else.
That sure would. Jackson Roman ranked number 3 this year at 113. Connor Simmons at 120. Jordan Walter 126 this year, 132. Zach Rangnell ranked number 9. 160 pound. Nate Simmons ranked number 9. Colin Stuber ranked number 2, who didn't get to wrestle here tonight. Would have been fun to watch him.
Yeah, he is a fun wrestler to watch.
He's ranked number 2 at 170. And there's Anthony Putz, ranked number 4, who picked up the forfeit here at heavyweight. He's ranked number 4 for the
Number
Saints.
4 and 285 AA.
Yep. Hey, thanks a lot for helping out on short notice. Old Balk, he's without power somewhere else in the country.
Yeah, no problem. I enjoyed it, and it was another fun duel to watch by these Red Bulls.
Yeah, great to see a winning program here between the two schools, Martin County West and Fairmont. The Red Bulls winning tonight, 62-9. Hey, I want to thank all our proud supporters of Cardinal Youth Activities, along with our benevolent overlord cameraman, producer, doing it all tonight, even getting us on the computer there and making a disc. Bruce Abbott's, good job there, Mr. Abbott's. Thanks a lot, Scotty. Hey, up next for the Red Bulls, it'll be conference match. Also, keep watching here on the Gemini Studios Mid-Continent Cable Network for all your live and archived events. And this has been Chirp from Cardinal Gym here tonight, where the Red Bulls are victorious over the States. Stay on the planet.